It's Sunday morning, and it's about 10:30. I'm home in the bed, and I knew when I woke up that I wasn't going to be able to go. I said I can't go to church like this. I mean, I was bubbling over in emotion, and I just needed to get out how I was feeling to the Lord without all of the formalities. And like, I think sometimes as Christians, we go to church, we put on our nice clothes, and we go to the house of the Lord, and it's great, it's awesome to fellowship, it's required. People don't acknowledge that as much as they used to, and people like got this idea where they don't need church and all of that, but that's required of us. We're supposed to do that. But I feel like what's so important is really getting in a place with the Lord. And if church helps you do that, then that's awesome. But there's going to come a time where you really need God and God alone, and where the formalities can get in the way. And this morning, I knew like I needed to get this out. And I don't want to call it emotions. I really feel like it's beyond emotion. This is my soul was crying out, and I couldn't do it in front of my mom, and it's not something I want to do in front of the church. This is a personal thing, and it needed to come out. I needed to talk to God. No interruptions, no offering, no formalities, no driving, getting there, no getting dressed, no shoes, no hair, no makeup, none of it. I just needed to be bare before the Lord. And I knew I needed it when I woke up. I knew I couldn't go a step further without giving this to Him. And right now, I mean, I've cried. When you cry so hard that you just, I don't know if you know, but I began to speak in tongues, and even that was like a wailing, like a song. And I just talked to God, and I let Him know how I felt, and I let Him know, what I knew to be true, but how it felt in this body, and how this flesh was exhausted and tired and weak, and that what I needed was Him to hear me, and I can't describe the peace that I have right now. There's a peace and a calming in this room. And I listened, and I listened, and I listened to Him talk to me. And then I cried some more. I just encourage you to get to that place. However you get to that place where you just not only surrender, because surrender is just a part of it, but really cry out and let go of your pride and the formalities, and really be bare unto the Lord, because He already knows that this is inside of you. We can try to cover it up, mask it, and I even said to God, I said, I've been trying, and I've been pressing, and I've been just basking in the joy of the Lord, and just really trying to be happy, and doing all these things, and serving, and doing all this. And I said, I have nothing left. I'm tired. This body is tired. My spirit man it's the strangest thing. My spirit man is uplifted. I'm not depressed. I'm exhausted. I'm tired, physically drained, emotionally just drained and exhausted. And I said, I can't go any further. That I need something more from you. What is it that you need from me? Like, I mean, it was just a conversation. And I just encourage you to get to that place where it goes beyond every Sunday, and it goes beyond Bible study, and it goes beyond prayer service, and it goes beyond your nightly prayer, and and your devotional, where you truly, really just lay it all at his feet and be bare, and cry out and really tell him how you feel. Because see, God already know our minds, he knows our hearts, he knows everything about you. But when you can get to a place where you just let it out, you can really get that peace that you need. And I feel like, no, my situation didn't change. No, I mean, I'm still, a little achy. This is the reality of it. But I'm at peace. It's a peace and a calm that's come over me. And that's better than anything else at this point. And so I'm still seeking him for direction and what else, if there is anything else that I need to do or that I need to be doing. I know that there's been some words spoken over me that I know to be true about going higher in the Lord, and it being, and it having some sacrifice attached to it. And so I understand that is all on my life. I do know that. And I've been told on numerous occasions, a lot most recently, that I'm going into new territory, somewhere I've never been. I'm going higher. Greater is coming. And I know there's some suffering that's going to have to come along with that. I know if you have any kind of a ministry, you're going to have to go through. You have to have a testimony. So, the going through is needed. It don't always feel good, though. That's the reality. It doesn't always feel good. This body hurts. We are human, and we do have feelings, and we do get hurt. That's another reason why I don't get close to a lot of people right off the bat. I'm not the person that just craves attention or craves friendships. I'm very, some people think I might be off-putting or stuck up or, shy or, whatever, reserved. There's so many different things that people have called me. But the truth about the matter is that I'm just very sensitive, and I'm very loving, and I'm trying to protect that in the best way that I know how. So I don't just, give myself to everybody. When you're that way, sometimes things just hurt you. I feel like it hurts you more than it probably should. And so, like, when I was talking to the Lord, I'm like, this hurts. Like, it hurts to know that I've been serving you. I've been turning away from sin. Have I always gotten it right? No. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. But I've been trying, and I've been fighting, and I've been running and chasing after you, not people. I'm not, even dating, I've given it up. I've given up so much just to get closer to the Lord. And it's been years. It ain't nothing to some. Some people been doing this for decades. But for me, it's everything, because years ago, I was somewhere else. I was thinking other things. I was doing other things. So for me, this is like a complete change of who I was, and so everything that I had to turn away and everything that I had to give up, it means something to me. It's how I love him. This is how I show my love to God. And sacrificing and serving and trying to be holy and loving and forgiving and all of these things, I do it because I love him. And that's just the most genuine way I can say it. I love God because he first loved me, because he gave up his life for me, because he healed me, because he got me out of situations that I couldn't have gotten out of without him. I owe him everything, and I've given him all that I have. And I said it to him. I said, I've given you everything. Every part of me, I've given it to you. And I don't know what more I can give. I'm tired. I'm physically just exhausted. And I don't know what else I have left to give. and I need you, and I can't go in a step further without you. He just began talking to me, and this is why it's so important to read your Bible. God speaks through His Word, and His Word will come back to you. Like, it'll speak through that into your mind, and then all of a sudden I'm in the middle of crying, and then these scriptures out of nowhere just pop up. I'm your refuge. I'm a present help in your time of trouble. Like, just all of these and there's no way I could have just, hey, let me just think on that, because I was saying something not opposite to that, but I was just like asking a question, and here He is answering through His Word. It's not foreign to me because I've read it. See, things can be foreign to you if you don't even know what it means. You haven't been reading, you haven't been studying. So if He says something, it will be like you don't know what He's talking about. I mean, He's not going to talk over your head, but I'm just saying it's important to be reading and studying, because you'll say, oh, that's His Word. Like, that's in the Bible. That's something I've read, and here it is coming back to me when I need it most. And it's just like all these scriptures just came up, about look unto the hills, look up, I'm your help, I'm your helper, I'm your savior, I'm here. And that's how I kept hearing Him say, I'm here, I'm here. I don't know. And then afterwards I just had the thought, you should do the voice memo. You should record right now, this moment, because it's real, it's truthful, it's transparent. And that's all I really have to offer you guys, to be honest, is my transparency and my reality. I don't have it's over and I'm this and everything is, I'm healed and married and everything God promised me, I got it, I got this money, and I'm balling, and oh yeah, and I don't have that to offer you. I'm sorry. I'm going through my wilderness season. I thought I was out of it, but it seems like, and I even said that to God, it seems like I'm just repeating this wilderness. What am I doing wrong? And I don't hear anything in that regard. I really felt like He was saying, it's what you're doing right. It's actually what you're doing right. This is your ministry. This is how I'm going to use you. And so it's crazy how, like, we think good and prospering is like having everything just going great and having no problems, when in reality sometimes your suffering is an indication of how holy and how much God is doing in you and through you. We're not taught to think in that way. We automatically, you see somebody ill or suffering, you automatically think of them as weak. Nothing's going for them. That's a negative thing. It's a bad thing. But man, God is really teaching me through this whole situation. And I don't know. I mean, it's like I said, it's all I have to offer. I don't have the exclamation mark at the end. I just have, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is how I'm dealing with it day by day. This is how I'm talking to the Lord. This is what my devotional time looks like for today. This is what He's saying to me. This is my shortcomings. These are my, like, this is all I have to give you right now. And I pray and I pray and I pray and I hope that it encourages somebody, that it blesses somebody. It will break my heart to know that going through all of this didn't or couldn't help somebody. Like, my greatest hope for this is that somebody somewhere will know that they're not the only one. They're not the only one going through pain or sickness or hurt, and that there's somebody else out there that knows what it feels like and is not afraid to talk about it. It's not afraid to say how they truly feel. And I pray that this is a blessing to you, and That's all I had. Thank you again. If you subscribe and if you've tuned in to Refining the Fire, I really appreciate it. I love you and I'm praying for you. God bless.